The next strategy is optimizing your checkout experience. We want to go from this manual process to a machine, to something that really can work for you. Well, let's look at a checkout experience here from Klarheit, which is a Shopify store. We see a very clean setup. We got the express checkout, email, delivery address, coupon code on the right side, pricing, very transparent. So this is a good example. And even on mobile, we have a good experience. You see that I can scroll through the shop listing. I can add something to the cart. I get this swipe in. This is on a Chrome browser. On an actual iOS or Android device, it's even smoother. You can go to the checkout. You see that it's a mobile first experience. And even if not all of your customers are from mobile, if you start designing your experience for mobile, usually the desktop experience turns out very nice and modular. If you go the other way around, a desktop design never breaks down well for a mobile device. Do not even consider accepting an awesome experience for mobile. There is no reason why you should. And if your shop system doesn't support it, then check out if there are more up-to-date templates for the designs for that given shop system, or screw the shop system and change to something else, like a WooCommerce, like a Shopify. Depending on your size, there are different recommendations. So mobile first is the first way to optimize your checkout. Then getting away with all of those intransparent costs that can come after we already made a purchase decision. Imagine I want to buy one of those calendars, and then in the checkout I would see a $4.90 shipping cost. Here you can see that the shipping costs are zero. And this is what I expect. If I now see €3.90 shipping costs, I might change my mind. I even go as far as to recommend, this is not doable for everybody, but for most people it is, to factor in your shipping costs if possible, or have a reasonable threshold for your shopping cart where you can offer free shipping. This always has made a great impact on the e-commerce conversion rate for me, and it's just a pricing game. And in the mind of the customer, there's very little difference if the price is already factored in. But they are used to the Amazon Prime experience, and the online shops simply have not kept up with that. The next one is do not force accounts. Here we have an example from the John Lennon store, and they offer a guest checkout or a checkout with a registration. So I always see online stores where they force me to enter an email and a password and all kinds of stuff that I actually would not need in order to check out. And my recommendation is to not force people into creating an account. But you can try it. For example, Klarheit is doing that. You can see that there is no way I can order something in the Shopify store for Klarheit without also creating an account there. The advantage, if you have people who are willing to go through that step and creating an account and accepting those additional form fields, then you have more engaged people and you can more easily calculate customer lifetime value. But will your total e-commerce conversion rate suffer? Definitely. Yeah, if you minimize the number of form fields, if you, for example, predict the city based or calculate the city based on the zip code instead of having them type that in, that will improve your e-commerce conversion rates in your checkout. Then we also want to have trusted payment options. I use the same example here. We got ShopPay, Google Pay, PayPal, Amazon Pay, but there is also credit card and SEPA-Lastschrift, which we really love here only in Germany, which is like a direct debit payment. All the countries are so different in that direction. If you have an online store in the Netherlands and you're not offering the ideal payment option, that would be considered weird, like not offering the SEPA option in Germany. And we have to think and talk to our customers what they want. And we want to reduce this to the minimum amount that makes it doable and manageable for the people. We don't want to overwhelm them with 27 payment options. but have the ones that are really working for you. Then an exit intent pop-up in your checkout experience. I hate any kinds of pop-ups in your checkout. I usually deactivate them all and I replace them with an exit intent pop-up. At this point, you have absolutely nothing to lose. If the person wants to quit their session, they are not going to buy. You can really try this and try to interrupt that purchase. Maybe make a last-ditch effort to convince them. You don't have to give them an additional discount or anything, but to nudge them to finish that checkout experience, because there is nothing to lose. That's the checkout experience. Those are the nuggets there. If you want to download the slides, you can get them at pirateskills.com/loyal. You'll see that we don't have the get.pirateskills.com stuff anymore. It's now working always with just pirateskills.com/keyword. In this case, loyal, to get all the goodies. The next part is introducing A/B testing. Let's look into that.